Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Geek Plan. It's Tuesday, which means it's time for some Trek. So I guess that means it's Trek Tuesday, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And Sunday would be Star Trek Sundays, right? Is that's how that works?
There you go. Sure.
Yeah, that works for me. I know there's another podcast that does Trekking Tuesdays, and they're watching that fan-made fourth season, I believe is what it is.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Yeah.
Is that Beyond?
Is
Yeah,
that what
because
it's
there's
called?
Beyond and Continues, so there's two different.
They're watching Continues, I think, is what
Okay,
they're doing. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey,
I've
what's
never
up, Sean?
seen any of them, so.
No, I haven't. I haven't dived.
I've heard
into
good
them.
things.
Me too. I've heard
good things. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, after what we're getting from quote unquote real Star Trek, I'm sure it's way better.
But I'm telling you, my fourth season is
Lobar.
that Star Trek 25th anniversary PC game from like 91, obviously, the 25th anniversary. That game is awesome. I
Really?
cannot exaggerate. Even for a 1991 game, every level is like an episode, and it's kind of a combination of Myst, like a puzzle game, but there's a story too. I think you find Harry Mudd again in one of the episodes.
Oh, nice.
But that's, beyond that,
Nice.
it's really cool. Like, the stories are good, and then there is space combat simulation. So if you can find a way to emulate that, then they came out with another, I guess, expansion pack called Judgment Rights that adds 4 more episodes. So that's my fourth season. That's what I've always
Said it was
considered.
1991.
Yeah, the 25th anniversary. That's the name of the game, is 25th anniversary. So
It's been a while since I've had to manually edit config sys and autoexec.bat.
Well, I remember playing it on. We had, obviously you didn't have Windows then, but there was like desktop services application or something, and it looked like Windows, so you could click on icons and stuff without having to enter commands. But
Yeah. John's right. Yeah.
yeah,
Hey, Trey. What's up? Trey is here. Apollo. Courtney's here. Hail Greek mythology. I love my
up,
blue
guys?
Twi'lek women. Also love Hair from Rebels. Yes, you do. Timon. What's up, Timon? How you doing? Thanks again for the trivia on Monday. That was awesome, man. That was awesome. And let's see. Greg says, "Hail, gentlemen, and Apollo." John Vex says, "Holy crap, is my lucky timing? This is good, is it?" Yes, it is, man. Yes, it is. Apollo says he's been grinding on YouTube, and he's at 338 subs. He's lost some, so it's like, oh no, he says hail lost, as in Lost Jedi. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, and I put a link to the watch party in the chat too, ready to go for this. Trouble with Tribbles tonight. Looks like Trouble with Tribbles. Oh no, Trey, did you watch that movie? Mm-hmm. Did you really watch it? It's
Evil Bong?
it's kind of in there with Thanks Killing. Yes. Yep. Evil Bong.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of in there like Thanks Killing. It's like B movie. By the way, I saw an article that one of the streaming services is considering doing a Killer Clowns sequel.
holy shit!
People are like, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Please don't touch it.
Yeah,
Please
I know.
don't touch it.
Yeah, it's like they're grasping for stuff to ruin. Like,
Yeah, I
because
know.
all the mainstream stuff already done. RoboCop, just the list goes on. Terminator, Predator.
Woke Fate. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate like one of the worst things I about Terminator for me was in Genesis or whatever it's called, where Arnold says to the other Terminator, "You're a relic from a deleted timeline," and I'm like, "Fuck you, movie!" Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to ruin the old to prop up the new. That's just what Hollywood does now. That's
So
how they have to do it. Unfortunately,
That was the last one before this one that just came out that everyone hates, right? Genesis. And then it
Yes.
was this girl.
Genesis
one.
was awful though.
Salvation? Or no?
I like Salvation.
I like
liked
Salvation
was
as
this
well.
one?
I didn't have
This
a
one
problem
is
with it.
Woke Fate is the newest one, Dark Fate.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I liked
Before
the
that, it was
Sarah Connor
Genesis.
Chronicles on TV. I thought that was a good show.
Me too. I really dug that, man.
Yeah.
Really dug that. Really dug it. Oh,
I
nice.
mean, it's almost like they found, Summer Glau from Firefly, and they just created this vehicle just for her.
Oh,
because
she did a great job in that
She
role.
was a Terminator, yeah.
Yep. Hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Man, Firefly always makes me sad. Such a
Well,
great show.
the movie wrapped it up quite nicely. I thought,
I know it did, and it was really good too. Like if you, that's a nice bookend to the series.
Mm-hmm.
It's just been such a great series. I have the series on Blu-ray, and I actually got the Serenity on 4K now. It's just beautiful, just beautiful.
Nice.
So, yeah. Zachrot says, "Howdy, y'all. I'm playing Star Trek Online right now while listening to the stream. Very nice.
Oh,
Cool.
I have not played that game in forever.
I've heard good things. Heard good things.
It was fun when it launched. I haven't, like I said, I have no idea what it's like now. I know they keep interjecting modern Star Trek references into the game, so I probably won't enjoy it too much.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I understand, Trey. I do, and it's like the biggest problem I have with Genesis is I don't like what was Jai Courtney was Kyle Reese. Terrible casting. If Jai Courtney's not playing someone with an Australian accent, he shouldn't be playing anybody because his American accent is terrible, and he's really wooden in a lot of the roles he plays. And then what's her name cast as Daenerys or whatever Targaryen cast as Sarah Connor was some of the worst casting in that entire sequence of films. The Terminator. She was not meant for that role. She was way too short. It didn't work at all. She's very bland too. It's just like they had Bland and her and Bland and Jai Courtney, and it was like blah together. That's what it was. Oh, that was Salvation, which I did enjoy. Like Tim said, I did enjoy Salvation as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wish they would have kind of went from that instead of where they went with Genesis. You know, I loved the ending of Salvation where you didn't expect the Arnie, like young Arnie Terminator, to come out of the.
Yeah,
I think it was there was like those doors that were holding the Terminators, and you couldn't see it, and he came out of the fog. That was pretty cool. That was really cool. Yeah.
And honestly, I didn't have a problem with Rise of the Machines either. It was just a good action. You know, I didn't have a problem with it.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't on the level of T1 or T2, but it wasn't horrible. No.
I love the action. That bus chase scene was pretty cool. So
yeah, with the crane and shit. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Think about the shit
fantastic.
We used to get in the 70s, 80s, whatever. I mean, I think we've gotten a little picky these days. But now we can not just be picky about the movie sucking. It's more about the movie being woke. You know, that's what we also have to worry about these days. So
yeah. I'll agree with Trey. T3 wasn't terrible, but it felt like a watered-down T2. It did. But like Tim said, there's some really good action sequences in it. I love the ending where it's like you realize you just can't stop Judgment Day. It's going to happen no matter what. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did like that ending. I did. It was different. And the guy from Carnival, from HBO, was played John Connor. I thought he did pretty decent. Yeah, I saw it in the theater as well. Yeah, the sequence where they actually break in Sarah Connor's like in the mortuary, like in the cemetery, and steal the coffin that's full of guns, and all the cops are coming out. Like Schwarzenegger comes out, and the psychiatrist from T2 actually sees him again and like freaks out like that. Yeah, that's great. That's really good.
Yeah, I have it on DVD. I have
me too.
Everything except Genesis and on. So I have the TV
that's
show.
Good.
And,
just stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got Sarah Connor Chronicles as well. I got it on Blu-ray not too long ago.
Hell, I got them used years ago for like $15 a pop. So
yeah, actually, it's been about 3.5 years now. There was a used book and movie exchange like right down from my house where we used to live. And they had it on, like, it was used, but it was in really good shape. So I'm like, it's really cheap. I'm going to buy it because I enjoyed the series quite a bit. Mm-hmm. I did. I liked what they did. I liked, what's her name from Game of Thrones? Lena Headey as Sarah Connor. She did a really good job in that role. Really good job.
And Brian Austin Green. Who would have thought he could have played a legitimate badass? But
I know.
He was. I didn't buy it at first. I'm like, after 3 episodes, it's like, he's good in the role. So, and the guy that played like Mayhem, that played what's his name? From the Mayhem commercials.
Yeah.
He was good.
Oh so. Yeah, he's good too. Yeah, he was. I forgot he was in that. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The boyfriend or whatever he was.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I enjoyed that series. I was very disappointed when they canceled it.
It was high budget. I mean, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Think about it.
Think about the views, too, that got that show canceled versus the views that TV shows get nowadays that don't get canceled. Mm-hmm. Think about that, too. I guarantee it was way higher.
WB. Excuse me.
CW.
So whatever it's called.
Riverdale's biggest episode ever with 2 million viewers.
Yeah.
Like, huh? No, I know it's more than that, but still, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, hell, Supergirl and Batwoman weren't even pulling in $1 million in the previous season. That's why they canceled Supergirl. They're like, we just can't. Can't. It's a good thing too. The show's terrible. Yeah. I agree with that, Timon. Problem with the Terminator franchise that no Terminator was more advanced than the T-1000 after T2. That's correct. They really didn't know where to go with the designs for the Terminator after that. Yeah.
Well, the girl could do all that funky stuff, but it wasn't any better than what.
No, it wasn't.
T-1000 could do.
It was like, yeah, it was worse than the T-1000. Yeah. But then that was like, then you get into Genesis, and it's like, okay, it's not a Terminator, but it's not a person. It's like a mixture with nano. It's fucking awful. It's awful.
It's almost like they got the idea from Battlestar with the Cylons, you know?
I thought the same damn thing, man.
That's what it sounds like.
I really did. I put the link in the private chat as well, Tim, if you want to join the watch party.
Oh, my bad.
And I got it in the chat if anybody else wants to join. Looks like we've got a couple of other people already joined. I will pin the message so it is there, ready to go. But yeah, I think what we'll do is after Predator, probably start doing these every week, and we'll probably do Terminator franchise like T1 and T2 and talk about that stuff. Maybe
Predator 2 also. I love that movie.
Yeah, probably do that too.
Oh man, I don't know if you know. I know this isn't the Predator Terminator stream, but did you guys know that Predator 2, they actually got not the whole story, but pretty much the whole concept from the comic from Dark Horse that came out? Yeah. So
yeah.
Except it took place in New York City as opposed to LA, but same exact. There was a heat wave and all that type of stuff, so that's really interesting.
Yes, Parrot. The best part of the third Terminator was Kristana Loken naked. Correct. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Trey Courtney says, I thought Genesis had decent action scenes, but like I said, it was a what if story. It's just kind of like I said, what's her name? When she does Daenerys in Game of Thrones, she does decent. In other roles, she doesn't seem to shine as much, especially in this one. Her and Jai Courtney were just this blah, blah, average actor and actress. Well, below average for Jai Courtney, to be honest, but it wasn't great. And then Schwarzenegger, you could tell he was fucking phoning it in. He was just doing it for a paycheck. Yeah, you could tell. You can always tell when Schwarzenegger does that shit. Yeah, but
yep.
Oh, yeah, she wasn't not good as Sarah Connor. It just didn't make sense. The whole thing that basically just went back and erased the damn timeline, too, from the first two. It's like, do you have to do that? At least JJ in JJ Trek actually did an alternate timeline, so the old timeline still fucking exists. So, I mean, it's true, though. I mean, at least he didn't erase it all and be like, it's just because, my stuff's better. Yeah. Which is what they did with Terminator. They erased it. They went back and erased the entire timeline.
Well, you could say it's still an alternative one. It depends on how specific you want to get into time travel.
Well, he went back and when she was a kid, and then took out the Terminator that came in. Like, yeah, it was just, yeah. But yeah, you're right, Greg. That's true.
Yeah, anytime you mess with the time, you create alternate timelines, basically.
Yeah, even Doc Brown knew that. So
yeah, no kidding. Yeah, time travel is why that's why Endgame shouldn't have fucked with time travel like it did. It just was. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's one of the reasons it doesn't hold up as well. Is Infinity War is just absolutely. 100%
yeah, a friend of mine, and I know this isn't unique, but he called it like a year before, like they're gonna fucking do time travel, and he's like, if they do, then I'm out. And he was out. I don't even think he saw Endgame. So
me and Nate and Sam and a couple of Nate's friends, we walked out of Infinity War. We're all like, it's got to be time travel, right? It's got to be. And yep, of course.
Well, yeah, you knew they weren't going to leave that many people dead.
Yes. Yeah. Even though it would have been pretty ballsy for them to just do that and move on, right?
Yeah.
But the MCU doesn't do that. They don't kill off people like that. No. And everybody knew Iron Man was going to die in Endgame. Iron Man and Captain America were going to be done, and it's not like any of that was a shock or a surprise.
Yeah.
So, a lot of people expected Captain America to die on Civil War, like in the comics, and then that kind of pushed Tony forward, and in a different direction. So yeah.
That movie sucked.
Every time someone says Endgame, I think of Highlander, not Marvel. Yeah. Yeah, Trey. A lot of people. Just the thing is too. I remember like I saw it opening night in game. My wife wanted to see it really badly, so we went the next day and we watched it. I watched it with her. Second viewing, it was worse, and then I watched it again like a few months later when I got it on 4K. And wow, third viewing, it was like, holy shit, this is bad. This is really bad. And the whole fact that the Thanos at the end of Endgame wasn't their Thanos, so it didn't even matter. Like nobody gave yeah.
So you saw it twice, didn't like it, and then bought the 4K.
Yeah, well, I wanted to have all the Avengers movies. Yeah.
Oh, such completist.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sucker.
But I agree, Endgame isn't as disappointing as Civil War. I agree 100% with that, Trey. And I know Greg is in the same boat with me. We both despise Civil War.
Oh,
absolutely. Absolutely despise it.
It was just... Oh, it was so bad. We ought to do a watch party, like, and just break down every single frame of that shit.
I'm cool with that. I'm
with
that.
Gosh. Like, we're fighting, like, are you going to take me out to dinner afterward? And,
oh, my God. I was like, what the fuck is happening here?
Yeah. I have some of the Civil War from the real Civil War, and
oh, God. That's one of my favorite...
That.
That's one of my favorite arcs in Marvel.
You didn't have the X-Men. I mean, come on. They could have waited till they had the X-Men and figured something out.
They had every single character from the Marvel Universe was in Civil War. Mm-hmm. And that's why when I heard it was Civil War, I'm like, I wonder why they're doing that. I'm like, oh, yeah. Because they announced BVS, and they're like, oh, what are we going to do? We got to have people fight now. Like, you do?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, yeah. Trey, I'm with you 100%. I have a lot of people say the same thing.
What do you say?
You only hate Civil War because you like BVS. That's not true. Civil War is just a bad movie.
Yeah, it's bad.
Me and Greg have had quite a few talks about this, right, Greg?
Yeah. It's what's his name? The bad guy's plot is convoluted as fuck. And, like,
yeah.
What is his name?
Zemo.
Zemo, or whatever.
Zemo, yeah.
It requires like 1,000 happy accidents to occur in order for like his plan to go forward, and he could have done something much more simple. Mm-hmm. The whole political argument about the Sokovia Accords gets dropped halfway through the movie at the airport, basically.
Yep.
And is never brought up again. Like, that's the whole reason why you're on two different sides. And then suddenly it's just like, you know, who wants to be Bucky's bottom? Is the whole rest of the whole rest of the fucking movie.
True.
And it's just like, well, wait, what about the Sokovia Accords? That's interesting. Like, how would the world, how would governments respond to a team of superheroes that behave without any sort of regulation or any sort of oversight? That's something worth exploring.
It is.
Nope. Like, I don't get why certain people picked the sides that they were on. Like, it didn't make sense to me. No. There's so many parts of it that just didn't make sense. And yeah, there was some moment, you know, if you like the airport battle scene, you know, good for you. I mean, but it didn't seem like anybody really cared about any cause at all. They were just playful. No. They didn't even care about their own cause that they were fighting for in the first place. So it was just a skirmish. It was a practice round. There was no meat behind it.
There was no stakes. Like, I didn't believe anybody could die or be hurt. Except when Captain America tried to kill Spider-Man.
There's no even passion for why they're fighting in the first place. Like, they're just like, oh, I guess we're supposed to fight now, so we're going to fight. Oh,
I know. The script says we fight, so we should fight.
Yeah, and that's my problem with the movie. It has nothing to do with BVS. It's the fact that like in BVS, if you want to compare the two, is like you understood why Batman hated Superman.
Yep.
And saw Superman as a significant threat.
Yes.
They showed him dealing with the aftermath of what happened in Metropolis and Man of Steel. Like, you got where Bruce was coming from.
Yeah. Absolutely.
He's always hated Superman anyway. Yeah. I mean,
even in the comics when they're like friends, there's always an underlying like, what if this dude snaps? What if he gets hit with another version of kryptonite? Yeah.
But at the same time, what's awesome is who did Clark entrust the kryptonite ring he got from Lex. He gave it to Batman because he knew
Bruce.
he would only use it, if he had to. So,
Right.
Awesome
I mean,
stuff.
and you don't need to know. You can watch BVS without having to know any of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You still,
but if you do, it makes it
based
even
on
better.
the movie,
Yes.
it does. But based on the movie, you understood Batman's anger and fear regarding Superman. Like, these are like, we just had 3 dudes like practically rip up the Earth. There's still 1 dude left. He took our side this time, but like, will
What
that
if?
always be the case?
Always a
Yeah.
what if, man.
What's stopping him from being supreme dictator of Earth?
Absolutely. Yeah.
A valid concern that governments would have, and that's where the Civil War really dropped the ball. Is that you really could, you didn't need this like whoopsie stupid accident and who gives a fuck a Stan, with where what's her name blows up a building or whatever. Like, you didn't need all that. Like,
yes, that was so contrived. Oh my god.
Governments would be naturally fearful and worried about what they're doing had that not even happened. Like, they just would be. Like, all of a sudden you got this rogue group of vigilantes just doing whatever they want across the globe, basically representing the United States.
Yeah.
That could create all sorts of diplomatic nightmares.
Yeah.
Like, all of a sudden, like, these guys invade some other country. The other country is going to be like, hey, what the fuck, U.S.?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's extremely disruptive, and nope, just gets dropped. I think that's the most frustrating thing, is the whole Sokovia Accords was just fucking flat out like forgotten about entirely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fucked. Yeah. I remember, like, okay, so, wow, how many coincidences had to happen for this dude's fucking plot to go through? A lot.
Right, they had to capture him and put him in that one specific room or whatever,
Yes.
and then like they had to make sure that he was going to have access to Bucky in order to like activate him and all those things. Like, the whole plot would have been ruined if Bucky wasn't like didn't go see him and talk to him and then get activated by the whatever the words were.
Yep.
Like, oh shit, my whole plot's ruined. My whole plan's ruined. That sucks.
But guys, at the end of the movie, he said Tony stank. It was funny. I fucking groaned so hard in that when that happened. I know it was a Stan Lee moment, but he's like, package for Tony stank. I'm like, oh goddamn.
Yeah.
I cringed real fucking hard. There's a lot of that in the MCU. Unfortunately, there's a lot of that. A lot.
Well, yeah, the comedy I wouldn't consider to be like gold level comedy for sure. It's juvenile, but I think it kind of fits, I guess, the theme of the MCU. It's comic booky. It's not going to be like serious, like hardcore comedy.
Right.
But it's too much of it is what the problem was.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, absolutely.
It's
Especially
just
in that movie.
All these world-ending events and serious things going on, and like nobody really seems to be serious.
Mm-hmm. Definitely going to disagree, Lord Vader. I would only give that like a 3 or a 4 out of 10, man. Civil War is one of my least
3 or
favorites.
4 out
in
of
the
10 is
MCU.
about right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What's better?
MCU movies
1.
probably even lower. So
yeah, out of MCU, I would have to go lower score. Yeah, absolutely, man.
Guardians 1. I love Guardians 1.
I love Guardians 1 too, but man, Infinity War is fucking... Infinity War fixed Thor from Ragnarok. It's hilarious because Hemsworth disagreed with him taking the character back to his badass roots, and he wanted to be more comical in Infinity War, but the Russo brothers were like, no, we have to go back to that because we need you for that, because you're in, and then his entrance in Wakanda, fucking shit, that was so good. How he just comes in and fucks everything up. I love that.
That was a great...
And it wouldn't have worked if he was just some comedy, laughy, jokey idiot the whole fucking movie. It wouldn't have worked.
I can't stand YTT.
Well, the thing is you already have Tony Stark. You already have Peter Parker. You have Star-Lord. You already have all these characters that are the zingy, zany,
why do you need another
goofball
one?
guys? Like, you need a couple serious ones mixed in.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
people who recognize, like, hey, this is like the fate of the galaxy. Maybe we shouldn't treat it like a fucking joke, and it's like no big deal. Like, oh, this happens all the time. No, we'll just keep joking.
I know. I'll agree with that, Trey Cordy. Civil Play Fight is probably the most disappointing comic book movie this decade because Civil War, which is a major story, doesn't matter. Matter years later, and it doesn't. It doesn't matter halfway through the fucking movie. Like Greg was saying that exactly right. I mean, it doesn't. And Lord Vader says, I think Russo Brothers are the best thing about the MCU. I will agree that they've done a lot of great stuff for it, especially, I mean, I remember when I heard Russo Brothers were doing Captain America's Winter Soldier. I'm like, Russo Brothers? The guys who do Community are doing what? And then I go see Winter Soldier. I'm like, oh my, can we have every single movie in the MCU be this fucking good?
Yeah, I really loved Winter Soldier.
It was everyone I talked to says that's the best one, and I agree. So
it's the best one in the MCU. Yes, it was before it was actually MCU. It was still distributed by Paramount. It wasn't Marvel Studios yet. I mean, it was Marvel Studios before Disney bought it. Distributed by Paramount, and it was before Feige's first official movie where he was like the Overlord was Civil War. I would like to have seen Captain America 3 with the Russos without Feige's involvement. To be honest with you. I really would. Yeah,
well, again, that movie was... I mean, it had its jokey elements, because you still have Captain America, fish out of water, man from the past thing.
Yeah.
In that context, it works, but it was a serious freaking movie. Like, these Hydra guys have infiltrated S.H.I.E.L.D., and, there's this plot to put these, gigantic ships in the air that can gun anybody from orbit if they disagree. I mean...
Yeah.
Like the ultimate form of, censorship and authoritarian rule. I mean, it was that was a serious event. And they treated it like a serious event.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was almost like the Eye of Sauron,
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Lord Vader says, what's the worst Russo Brothers MCU movie, Civil War or Endgame? Civil War.
Civil War.
What's the worst one? Oh,
Civil War.
And Endgame, for all of its flaws, is nowhere near, at least to me, as damaging as...
And Civil War didn't feature on either side Howard the Duck, so...
That is correct.
With the machine gun.
Right.
Yeah. That's true, it did not.
You should do a watch party of that movie.
What, Endgame or Howard the Duck?
Howard the Duck. Absolutely.
George Lucas.
Duck. That was great.
It's a story about a duck that...
Yeah, that... You go back and watch that. The special effects in that movie don't hold up even a little.
No.
Not even a little bit. They're terrible.
I had a friend that would watch it every time it was on Showtime or Cinemax or whatever.
Oh, it used to always be on HBO, too. It was like one of those, it was...
Yeah, he's right.
Played
That's a great
47
episode.
times a month.
Yeah, I'm going to address this real quick, too. I mean, Mega Jetty says, hey, guys, you're on one of the most memorable episodes of all time. There was even a DS9 episode where Worf, Odo, and O'Brien time travel to this episode.
And Dax, yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Hey, Rhino, what's up, man? Hey, Rhino.
Yeah.
Howard the Duck. You probably no one's saying no to George Lucas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Star Trek, we should probably watch some Star Trek.
Yeah.
That's
what we're here for.
Although I do think we need to find a time sometime in the next couple of weeks to have like just a BS stream where we let the chat like dictate what we talk about. Just kind of go with the flow. Don't have any articles prepared and just bullshit and have, just talk like this. Because we could go on probably for hours discussing... Shit. Oh, you all right?
Yeah, I just hit my keyboard tray. But bring in, like Rhino and someone else. And
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Say, what do you think of this or that? And
yeah, that'd be fun. At least, what's her name? Shit. Mom from Back to the Future. Leah Thompson.
Yeah, Leah Thompson.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Her and the other broad from Red Dawn. Yeah.
Yes.
She looked good in that movie. And or underwear. Yeah.
Mega Jetty, no. This is my first foray into Star Trek besides JJ Trek. This is it. So we're going original series. We're going to watch the movies, and we're going to get into the next generation. So we're going to
when
keep
we're
going,
in our
so.
50s, we'll be
movies,
done.
Movies
So.
before TNG.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So we're going to do through season 3 of TOS, then the movies 1 through 6, and then TNG.
I think he would. No, I don't.
No.
I don't want any Star Wars movies.
He's you might say Leia Thompson.
Like ever. I don't care if George Lucas bought it again. Just no more. That's enough.
Yeah, well, I'll be okay.
I'll
with George
enjoy what
Bond
we've
again.
had. So just keep writing books, good books and comics, and I'll be fine.
Oh, dude. Rhino says it's my birthday next Tuesday, so I'm trying to get the day off. Means I might be able to do trivia, and then maybe we can just hang out after that. So we could do, if you do have the day off, what we'll do is we'll do the trivia stream. We'll cut it, then we'll do like a hangout stream afterwards. If you do, we'll do that. That sounds great, Rhino. That sounds
Maybe do
really,
just
really
3
awesome.
categories or something like that. Then Greg won't have to make as many questions.
I agree with Greg. No. Because it'd be Rhino doing trivia too, so he was ready for that. So, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, we have to give Raging Rhino the opportunity to
Redeem himself?
consistently stay in the bottom half of all scores.
Hey, I'm getting to that point now. So
Yeah, you stank up a couple categories yesterday. Man.
I finished the
I
highest.
did redeem myself in a couple, and I got back up there a little bit. So
I finished the highest I ever have on a Monday night last night. I was 5th. That was, and honestly, the only thing I did well at was Cheers. So,
man,
and I guessed
I'm going to
on
start
most
watching that
everything
again. My wife, she's like, "How'd you do on the Cheers trivia?" I'm like, "Well, you've seen it more recent than I have. Like, I haven't seen it for a long time."
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "Well, if you want to rewatch it, I'll watch it with you." I'm like, "All right, cool. Then we'll watch Frasier." So,
Oh yeah, Frasier's great.
That's a lot of episodes.
yeah,
It is. You're talking
we-
like
We watch.
Holy
it's
shit.
half an hour episodes. We watch in the evening, usually when she gets home from work. Depending on the day, we watch usually 2 or 3, maybe 4 episodes of Friends. We're almost through season 9 of Friends now. So, yeah, we're almost done with Friends. Rhino says, "I'm proud to say I like Last." But actually, you know what? I'm super excited for Spaceballs trivia. That is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I'm excited for that. That's a good idea. Lord Vader, Friends is. I still think it's one of the best sitcoms ever made, and always will be. And if you don't like it, that's fine. I do understand, but I would say give it another chance, for sure. I love in the later seasons where it gets to the point where they're just literally, they crack on each other so much. That's some of the best parts about the episodes.
I think it's, for me, I never watched it when it aired originally. And I did go back and, watched it, I think, maybe twice through since. When they stay away from the Ross and Rachel drama, it's a good show. When it gets into the Ross and Rachel drama, it's garbage.
Yeah.
And who are Ross and Rachel, actress and actor wise?
Jennifer Aniston and David
And the goofy looking guy.
Schwimmer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Custard, good. Jam, good. Meat, good. That's right, Joey. I love Joey. That was a great fucking... the Thanksgiving episodes are some of the best ones. Some of the best
Fucking
ones.
pie. Ugh.
Yeah. Yes, the trifle. Yes. The trifle.
Tastes like feet.
Joey's like, well, I like it. You can't be serious. I love how everybody keeps leaving the room to go eat it somewhere else so they can throw it away and stuff. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. A lot of people, that's the same thing. I heard a lot of people, Trey, that I knew when I was younger who never watched Friends, and after Scream, they're like, "Oh, I heard Courtney Cox is in a TV show. I'll go watch it." And that's how they got into Friends, because of Scream, which is awesome.
Yeah. She was on...
she's such a minor... She's one of the least significant characters, I think, in the show.
Ooh, Monica?
Monica.
No, she's pretty significant for... Well, it's also her apartment they majorly hang out in, so yeah.
Well, yeah, but...
I think she was on Family Ties, right?
Yes.
I thought so.
Yep.
Yeah.
She was. Yes, she was.
And don't forget Masters of the Universe, right?
Oh gosh, I forgot about that. Yeah, my mother took
my
me to the
God.
theater to see that shit. So
Oh,
You poor boy.
I don't even know if I saw.
Yeah.
I don't think I saw it in the theater. I think I saw it in a friend's
But-
house on like HBO or Showtime or something or Cinemax.
the guy who played Skeletor was awesome. I can't think of his name, but
Yeah, I don't know what his name is, but he was pretty cool.
They all
yeah,
are.
he died about a year ago, right? Something like that. 6 months ago.
Yeah, I think so. Lord Vader, they're all coming back for Scream. All of them. Good. I'm glad
course.
they're not just going to fucking
They're-
reboot it.
They're all currently nobodies in
Yeah.
Hollywood. They got no work, other work.
Well, Nev Campbell's like always like top tier at horror conventions, though, like getting top billing and stuff. She's been doing all kinds of stuff like that, and her and Jamie Lee Curtis before COVID, we're gonna do like a horror convention tour where they went out together as like the two Scream Queens and stuff, which would have been fucking amazing to see them together. But then this fucking this Chinese flu hit, so
Well, at least there's one positive thing to come out of it.
Oh,
damn. Oh,
Hey, no,
I-
Nev Campbell was great in that movie where she was, oh Christ,
making out with the other chick.
yeah,
Well, thanks.
The,
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
well, thanks.
the chick from Starship
Wild
Troopers.
Things. Yeah.
Yeah, Wild Things.
Oh yeah, Frank Langella was Skeletor. That's right.
Yep, that's his name.
Yeah,
He was in
he's such
DS9
a-
as well.
He's been in a ton of stuff. He's a
He
great
played a
actor.
Bajoran.
Great actor. Really?
Garbage. Automatically garbage.
Absolutely, Lord Vader. We have definitely seen A Fish Called Wanda. Yes.
I have not seen it.
Yes,
I
that is a
have
great
seen that
movie.
Isn't that Billy Crystal?
Billy Crystal, Jamie Lee Curtis. I don't
Jamie
think
Lee
it's
Curtis
Billy
is a
Crystal.
main-
Is it Billy Crystal?
I don't think it's Billy Curtis.
I don't think it is either.
No,
Maybe I'm
no, the
wrong.
guy who played Dave,
Oh,
Kevin Kline.
Kevin Kline.
Okay,
That's right.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm thinking of something else with Billy Crystal. What's that movie?
City Slickers.
No, it's
City
like
Slickers 2.
it's a
I like both those, by the way.
chick flick, romantic comedy. I can't.
Harry
He
Met
said,
Sally?
she said, maybe.
When Harry
No,
Met
when
Sally.
Harry Met Sally. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah.
I'll have
Yeah,
she's
I
on.
don't know where I came up with that, but
That's actually a good movie.
yeah, Tom
Yes, it
likes
is.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Tom spent an hour talking about it on the year movie stream, whatever that was.
Yeah, that was well written. It had some good snappy dialogue in there.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that. It did have some witty dialogue. So
Yes. Yes, Lord Vader. We will talk about that this week. So, yes, we'll probably touch on it on Casual Rage. I'm guessing most likely. I know what we'll probably mostly be discussing on Casual Rage. Most likely, it will be Ahsoka Tano and her
There would
first
be a
appearance on the
lot
show.
of rage. A lot of rage.
Well, from me and Rhino too, who are actually fans of Ahsoka Tano, it'll be interesting to see how they bring her in and how it works. I mean, I love the actress that's playing her.
yeah,
I just
Oh, I
don't
adore
know.
her, but like
I just
saw a
don't
picture
know.
of her
I
and
still
like,
don't know. There's no official pictures of her as the character yet. It's all fan art.
Oh, fan art.
All
well,
fan art.
there's some package
Oh.
art that I think got out,
but it's not from Mandalorian. It's from
I
Rebel
know
stuff. Yeah.
right. Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
The Ahsoka episode leaked. It did. And I did not know that.
I can
Okay.
wait 2 more days.
That would be
no
the
problem.
first time in the history of the Mandalorian that it's actually leaked.
Good.
I didn't know.
Bad for
Holy
Disney is
crap.
good for the world.
I apologize, guys. It's 40 minutes in. We haven't even started fucking
Oh,
Star
yeah.
Trek yet. Jesus.
Let's go.
But is it not say that how well we talk and have a good time
Yeah.
together? That when we
Yeah.
do these things, we just hang out and have a good time.
Yeah,
Sending
we've
Brandon
only
Higgins.
added people to this stream, so
My
yeah.
oil leaked as well. He says, or it's supposedly it's going around Twitter. Well, I haven't seen anything else about any of the other episodes leaking, so if it's actually going around, that's a possibility, man. It's a possibility. I want to get to this real quick. Let's see where it says. Wild Things, where you can't unsee Kevin's bacon. And then Small Time says,
It's worth it.
I need at least 6 degrees of separation from Kevin's bacon. Love it. Love it. The pinned comment in the chat, if you guys want to watch this episode of Star Trek with us, it's the Trouble with Tribbles. There are 18 people here. If you guys want to join and watch with us, we would love it. We would love it. So
yeah, we've got One Man Show and John B up in there. So
awesome. Awesome. Kevin's Baconator says Stunning and Brave Megatron. Is that the new Wendy's, like, Kevin Bacon special?
It's like the other stuff you get in the movie makes that like quarter of a second or like 4 frames.
Agree 100%. Yeah.
Insignificant.
yeah.
What's the guy that plays what's the main guy in that show? It's another Kevin, isn't it?
Oh God, I forget his name. He's also in like There's Something About Mary, isn't he?
Yes, and he has a very good use of bottle of champagne in that movie. So
Ooh,
yeah.
Cameron Diaz.
Yes. Yeah. Cameron Diaz. Is the
What's
best
that movie
mask.
where like? Well, I better not even talk about it. Never mind. We'll go off on a tangent there. The
I do like that
tangent.
comment though. Sending Brad Megatron's Kevin's Baconator. Yeah, I like that. It's a new Wendy's special. It's the number 12. Yes.
Let's watch the episode with the headless kittens.
Oh shit. Okay.
Limbless.
Alrighty. If everybody's in and wants to
representation.
join, we are going to start.
They're limb
So-
different kittens.
Yeah. Limb different. I'm bad. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Trouble with Tribbles. Here we go.
All right.
Drug use, foul language, and violence.
What?
That's what rated TV PG.
Foul language. What does he say? Damn.
Probably. Or farts.
It's not plain.
Oh, it is for me.
There it goes. Finally.
Where are you at?
They're at the conference table, like in Spock just sat down.
Oh, I'm at Under Dispute, the two-parters, Initial Contact, the Battle of
We're
Donna
at 42
25.
seconds.
That's weird. Okay, yeah. And now it is. Yeah.
It is? Okay.
Nah.
Do I need to back up like 10 seconds or
Nah.
are you good?
You're good.
Okay.
I remember all this.
Okay. Okay. Oh, Spock coming in step on him. Yeah, they say gee whiz.
Ooh, continuity.
Organian Peace Treaty. Thanks for letting us know, Chekhov.
That's- So I put the series, the complete series, on my Christmas list.
Nice.
Blue, yeah. You said the Blu-ray
Nice.
version where you can switch between remastered and the original.
Yeah, I don't know if all the versions of it do. I know the first Blu-ray version
Okay.
did. So let us know.
Yeah, we'll do. We'll do.
And I have to switch to Firefox because this shit keeps buffering.
Okay.
It never did that before after we switched to Amazon.
John Beck says, I wonder what the commercials were during these breaks at the first airing. That'd be interesting to see.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, very much so. Transformers toy commercials. Little ahead of
And
little
not
behind the times on that one.
1966.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. She had
You
toy
know,
commercials, baby.
We're all the same age, so you guys, you know, when you were younger, you probably still had like a black and white TV in your house, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. My
You didn't?
grandma did.
Well, we had like one that was like in the bedroom or whatever. Now watching Star Trek on that is an experience. So
Oh, I bet. I bet.
interesting.
I've been trying to find a nice model of the ship or a decent sized replica of it too. Do you have one, Tim?
I think up in the garage I do.
Cool.
And the end of the D as well.
Okay.
But go to Hobby Lobby. They always have them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, are they approaching the space station?
Yep.
Okay.
There's nothing there.
Oh, nice to know.
Kirk wore that wraparound a lot more often than I remember.
Yeah.
Woman Show says, my Amazon says his bandwidth is too low. Well, that's stupid.
Oop, Kirk's pissy.
Hey, Blake. Hey, man. I'm glad I could support it, man. Hopefully we can get you on here sometime soon. Nice shot of the space station with the ship coming in like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Really cool. Oh, that dude.
Whoop-de-doo. Shoot him. Shoot him.
It's weed.
Ooh.
There we go. Put them in their fucking place, Spock. I know John Beck.
Shoot him.
Just punch him, Kirk. Yes, you did. Oh, good. One-man show.
Shoot him.
How about just throw him out the airlock instead?
Yeah.
Shoot him in the leg and then throw him out the airlock. You both win. Whoa.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Why not just deliver the wheat yourselves then?
Yeah. That was weird. In winching. I love it. It's just like black market.
He's a weird door-to-door salesman.
Even the other guy's got a big smirky look on his face. It's Baby Yoda version 0.0. It's the furry little beasties. Hey, Lady Turiel, how you doing? It's good to see you. Even Chekhov's like, no. What's it doing?
It's moving to the grain that got spilled.
Uh-oh. Don't feed the furries. That's right, Lady Turiel. Man, she is good looking.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. Klingons. Hey, Pod Racing Palpatine. Oh, shit.
It's the Squire of Gothos.
Yeah.
Same actor.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes, it is. Is he going to throw a fit in this episode?
Call Starfleet and whine about it then.
Yeah. Sure. Yep, fear the beard. That's right. At least he's not stabbing anybody this episode.
You can hear them rodents.
Oh, shit. Set him on fire. Set him on fire. He's like, sorry. Yes, burn it. Maybe.
Just grab them like fucking.
I know.
Kushas.
I know. It like makes it squeak, and I was like, and he grabbed it.
Kill him.
Burn it. Burn it. Burn him. Burn him. Just hit him.
Or starve and burn them.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. He's going to read manuals.
Scotty's like, but I'm just going to stab somebody again.
This scene is so freaking great.
Okay.
Not with this guy.
Give him to the Klingons.
Shoot him.
Which one?
Yeah, both of them.
The dealer.
Lady Turiel, one of my members, thanks for stopping by, and I appreciate that. Have a great day at work. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate you being here.
Wow. That's a lot.
How many does he have now? Oh my god, what the hell? Holy crap, he's still growing.
He's smashed.
He
that
slammed
one.
it down on the table.
Good for him. Fucking
Hi,
rodents.
nice.
I like
outfit
that
there.
bar.
Yeah, me too.
Huh.
Scotch.
Ugh. Everything's from Russia.
Yeah. This is the great part here. He's drunk.
Oh. He isn't. Ruh-roh. Still love that. He switched it. Yeah, no kidding. Oh man, you done did it. You done did it now. He's a Scotsman. Come on, Chekhov, get him. Yes.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, he walked right into that punch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. He's trying to get out of there. Like, whoa.
See, I don't know. Like, that dealer guy.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Chekhov just fought Ivan Drago and lost.
Yeah, he did.
But the dealer guy, what now?
I think he's the first transgender person in Star Trek.
Yeah, I think so. He's getting free drinks. I don't blame him.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit.
Came
Wow.
out of nowhere.
He did. He did just like right out of nowhere.
Oh,
Oh,
back body
shit.
drop. Snap
There
mirror.
we go. Boof.
Oh,
Nice.
they watched wrestling, I'm telling you.
Yeah, they did. Get him, Scotty.
Oof. That was a hell of a
Save your
punch.
drinks. Holy shit. Oh my god.
He jumped over the table. Chekhov just hurdled
yeah.
the table. Or whoever that guy was. Might be his stunt double. Yeah, here they
Here
are.
come the red shirts. I love that. That's great. Wow. What a fight sequence.
It's ridiculous.
That was fucking great. I'm sorry it was.
Wait till you see the DS9 version.
Oh god. When I'm about 55, I'm sure I'll see it.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Yes, Trey Corney was definitely a wrestling match. Oh.
Bunch.
It's his idea of fun.
That
That was
line.
the
Good
best scene
God.
That line. Is this off the record? No, this is not off
No,
the
it's not on the
record.
no.
It's not off the record.
Spock gonna eat them? It's in a plate.
Nope, they do that in Discovery.
Oh, gosh. They eat tribbles?
Yep. In one of the shorts.
What? Yes. They're cute. Holy fuck. Set it on fire.
Oh, see, first
First
bisexual in
bisexuals.
Star Trek.
Yeah, but I think that's the actual scientific term.
Yeah, are they bisexual or do they just say they're bisexual for clout?
Yeah.
Yeah, John. Yeah, it's spread faster than COVID. Yep.
Being a mountain in space.
Oh.
Kill him.
Especially the little shit behind him.
Mr. Bean.
Very nice. Jesus. Space him. He wanted to throw it so badly.
He should have. After stepping on it.
Step on it.
Oh my god. They just keep falling down. Hit him on the head like that. Good. They just keep bouncing off him.
Kill him.
Yes. Burn him. Burn him. Interesting. Sorry.
Huh.
Interesting. Oh.
It's about 5 hours, 54 minutes too long to get out.
Yeah. Shoot him.
Beam him into space.
There you go.
Psh.
Yeah, I bet he has pronouns.
Huh. Doesn't know where to start.
No. I'd like to see a trail of them come out of the back of the fucking Enterprise.
Yeah. But fun. There'll be no Tribble at all. Wow.
Wah, wah, wah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting. There was a lot of great things about the episode, though. Like, There was quite a few good things. I love that whole scene in the bar, Tim. You were right. I love that scene. Yeah,
I like it.
It was great. I love.
Yeah, the
I love they're
DS9
just
one's even better.
flying out
somehow,
of fucking
so.
nowhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
There's 3 people fighting, and then some guy just goes.
She's flying across. Oh my god! Yeah.
It was absurd.
It was fun to watch, though, for sure. It was a very interesting episode. The whole Tribbles thing, of course, was like I was just waiting for somebody to set one on fire or kill one or something like that. Where's the fun in them not doing that, But yeah, that was a fun episode to watch. That was really fun.
Yeah, I have Kirk's attitude when it comes to Tribbles. I find them just immensely annoying.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my god, the whole time he was in that pile of Tribbles, whoever was up there doing it was literally just hitting him in the head every time they come
Just
down.
tossing Tribbles at
Just
him.
tossing him right at his fucking head. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason C, what's up, man? How you doing?
Good.
No,
Enterprise
see, I don't,
should be totally
it's not
ass-garbage.
one of my favorite episodes at all, but I will say the only in moments of enjoyment, for me, pure enjoyment, is the backhanded insults that Kirk throws that one
Oh,
dude.
absolutely. I love
Yeah.
that.
Those are funny.
Fucking great. I love it. Love it.
Just flat out straight to his face, calling him like a wormy little weasel.
Yeah. Yeah, that was great too. Yeah, that was fantastic to watch. Kirk, I love when Kirk does that shit. Yeah. He's really good at that too. He's really good at that. That and talking computers to death. So, I love how his little interaction with Scotty too after the fight was great too. Is this off the record? No, it's not off the record.
Or that, yeah, he was insulted and throw the first punch after he insulted him. It was
Yes, yeah.
After the Enterprise, he's like,
Enterprise, yeah. That was
I
great.
didn't mean to say the Enterprise is a garbage scow. I meant to say it should be hauled away as
As a
garbage.
scow.
Laddie, do you want to rephrase that?
Yeah, that was great.
That's good stuff.
Wow. Well,
yeah, it was.
it was a very interesting episode. That was a lot of people like when I hear about Star Trek original series, like this is brought up a lot. It is. I know that there's been some parodies of it too on different shows, and but yeah. It's brought up a lot when you talk about the original series. Quite a bit. Why do you guys think that is? Because it's memorable. Like not
It's a
memorable,
popular
or
episode.
It's something that you're not going to forget quickly.
It's cutesy.
Yeah. And the wrestling sequence, of course, in the bar.
That's not even that. It's the cutesy Tribbles. That's
Probably.
That's what's memorable about it.
Yeah, most likely. Mm-hmm.
They're just porgs.
I would take Tribbles over Porgs any day.
Yeah.
Well, at least we got to see Chewbacca at least kill and skin one.
Yeah, I know. He didn't eat it, but at least he was already dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
At least
was.
he roasted
Oh,
some.
cool
let's
with
not
that.
even get into that.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, yeah, Blake, I know you said that the other day, too. You said you never watched any Trek, but you know this episode. A lot of people do. Yeah. You're right. It's probably the cutesy aspect of it, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very normie approachable.
Yes.
It's the same reason that Voyage Home was was the biggest box office hit out of the movies.
Mm-hmm.
That one was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by a long shot, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was
that's all.
immensely successful at the box office.
But, of course, out of all the movies, your favorite is Wrath of Khan.
Yeah, I don't put 4. I think I place 4th. Honestly, I go 2, 6, 3, 4, 1, 5.
Okay. And you said after that episode in season 1 that towards the end that you had it made you not like the first movie as much as you did before. I forgot what episode.
Oh
it was.
yeah, the one with the robot.
Oh yeah.
Norman or whatever.
Yes.
The fuck was it?
Yeah.
That was bad.
Because I didn't realize how derivative the plot for the first movie was. It was almost the same thing, except for it was a gigantic cloud that was like, psychedelic instead of this goofy little floating robot.
Right.
But basically it was V'ger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they had the hot Indian chick walking around instead of the probe floating around. So
that would
The
work.
hot Indian chick.
yeah, the bald one, Ilea,
Oh, Ilea. Yeah.
really hot. Yeah.
Yeah, she was hot bald.
I think that's where J. Michael Straczynski got the idea for Centauri women. So
Well, there's not many women that can pull that look off pretty well.
mm-hmm.
She was one of them.
Yep. But she looks even better with hair. So
I would assume so, unless her hair is like ratty as fuck.
I don't think I've actually asked you guys this question yet.
okay.
What's your? I think maybe I have. I'm not sure. Who's your favorite captain?
I'm waiting for Greg to answer.
Favorite captain's Kirk.
It's Kirk. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. See, for me, it's my favorite characters are TOS. My favorite episodes are TNG.
Okay.
Like, I think TNG is better written, better stories. But the characters in TOS are the best.
Tim,
I think
you can
it's-
answer now.
I think it's tied for me. I think
Okay.
it's Kirk and Cisco, and then everyone else.
Ooh. Okay.
I don't
Okay.
like Picard at all. I just can't
Really?
stand him. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't like the character.
Is
So I don't. Now the performance is good. The character himself. I think I wouldn't want to serve under him. I just don't like him. So
he
he's
kind
a
of
pussy.
cold?
Yeah,
Yeah, kind of cold, pompous,
yeah,
a little bit hoity-toity.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Kirk is much more likable.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say even Cisco is a more likable person.
Riker's like Kirk.
Very much.
Okay.
Very
Yeah.
much.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard a lot of
I-
people say a lot of positive things about Riker. So yeah.
Yeah, and no.
Okay.
He likes to sit down by swinging his leg over the chair.
Yeah, he loves sitting on chairs backwards. They didn't do enough with his character, I think, early on in the series.
Yeah, you're
he was
right.
Just
Give him a beard.
yeah. He grew on me though. My favorite character probably in TNG's Data.
Yeah, Data's fantastic. I mean, I'd agree with that.
Okay. Okay.
But like I said, like character-wise, nothing compares to TOS. Like that, Kirk, Spock, McCoy, even the secondary characters, Scotty,
Mm-hmm.
Uhura, Chekhov, Sulu.
Especially when you get into the movies, man.
Yeah, they're so much better of characters, I think, and that's one of the reasons why the TNG movies just didn't
work.
They weren't nearly as successful. They didn't work nearly as much as because
Okay.
the characters just they didn't stack up.
But the episodes in TNG are better. There's like you're not gonna have like 19 different god creature episodes, and where they just beam down to a planet, they lose their phasers, they get their phasers back, and they win the day. Like there's a lot. TNG has just a lot better stories,
Okay.
and the Federation, everything's just more fleshed out in the Federation than the technology, continuity. All those things are just better.
Okay.
The production value is certainly better in TNG. Just the characters aren't. But I still I still think TNG is my favorite series because
Alright.
the episodes overall are better. But yeah, like especially when you factor in the movies, like you just can't stack up to Kirk, Spock, McCoy.
No.
That was like a once in a lifetime,
Yeah.
lightning in a bottle trio there.
It was.
just really worked. And everything else then is like, you look at TNG and it's like, okay, Kirk is, Riker is Kirk, Data is Spock.
Yeah.
LaForge is a little bit of Scotty, I guess. Like it's very like you can.
Yeah,
match him up.
that's a good one because he's always, with the women, he's not really successful, and yeah.
Yeah, they made him kind of like, he obsessed about the ship and everything and not really having a whole lot of personal life. Although they did a decent job of like pairing up Geordi and Data.
Yeah.
Which I thought really, really worked in TNG. That was like...
That was the only one, yeah. The only relationship, I think.
Oh, I didn't mind. Like, when they dove into it, when they decided they were just going to go for it, I think Crusher and Picard had something. It's just they never stuck to it, because I think they were like, well, we can't really officially pair them up, so we're just going to kind of tease around the edges.
Yeah.
And then I think Troy Riker as well had, like, an interesting dynamic, but they knew the cardinal sin in TV is, like, if you have a will they, won't they, like, as soon as you end the question and make it they will, it's no longer interesting.
Yeah.
You just lose that, like, once you actually put the ship together, it's nowhere near as fun as the tension and the will they, won't they.
Well, just like your favorite and Odo, so...
Wow, I think anybody paired with that repulsive bitch
Yeah.
would work.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, she's the least likable Star Trek. And there's some unlikable Star Trek characters like Wesley Crusher.
Yeah.
Is not a likable character. I think, what's his name? Wussy Miss Sissy Pants on Voyager.
Yeah. Harry Kim.
Harry Kim is an immensely unlikable character. He's the kind of character you instinctively just want to punch
And take his milk money.
and take his milk money, or just like shake him and be like, "My God, man, do you not have a pair of balls?
Yeah.
Like, man up, you fucking pussy!" Like,
He's talking
so
about Kira
unlikable.
Nerys, John Beck.
Oh, I hated Kira passionately. I had a hard time getting into DS9. I have a hard time watching DS9 when she's a character in it because she just irritates my soul. She just really irritates me.
Well, man shows his entire cast of Discovery except for Saru.
Well, then, but he sucks now,
Even
according
Sorrow,
to Greg.
even
so-
Sorrow is unlikable now. Like, if you've seen the last episode of Discovery, like, this for me, like, the big takeaway in the last episode of Discovery is like, I'm sorry, Sorrow, I can't even like you now. Like, you are so unbelievably weak and cocked. And, like, all you do is make these stupid fucking speeches that go nowhere. And then, like, when Mikey Spock decides to disobey his direct order again for, like, the umpteenth fucking time and go off and do whatever she wants whenever she wants, he goes to fucking Ensign Tilly for, like, a reason or an excuse not to report to the Admiral that Mikey Spock went rogue again. And it's like, it's the captain of the ship going to an ensign to try and get talked out of following his own duty to report the issue.
Who's worse, Wesley Crusher or Harry Kim?
Damn you.
Harry Kim, because he lasted longer.
Okay.
Like, Wesley Crusher was irritating because he was like, save the ship, save the ship, save the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Although, I think that's a trope that maybe is not quite nearly as accurate when you actually watch the episodes again.
Yeah,
like,
you're right.
The amount of times he saved the day was not nearly as much as people think it was. But the fact that he got a bridge position,
Oh.
like, that did not make any sense. That was really irritating. And the fact that Will Wheaton is an insufferable human being doesn't help either.
No.
Or when that episode where he gets, like, promoted to full ensign without even going to the academy.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
Like you're. It's not an enlisted rank. That's an officer rank. Ensign's an officer.
Yeah.
So like that did not make sense at all, and like why you would put this person on the bridge and like deny the position to somebody else who's trained and capable, like that never made any sense. But just Harry Kim was more frustrating because I think Wesley Crusher actually had more balls than Harry Kim, and that's saying
he
something.
did,
Wesley Crusher was pretty wussy.
Simone, good to see you, man. Take care. Have a good night. Thanks for being here.
But yeah, I can't. Harry Kim is somebody that I just can't watch either because it's just like, my God, man.
Yeah, he
like,
sucks.
You expect him, like, if he was in. Well, you know what? The funny thing is he cries less than any of the characters on Discovery, so I guess he's more manly than Discovery characters. Because they all fucking cry every fucking episode, practically.
What's that about?
Oh, it's just terrible. Well, it's forced CW quality.
That's the writers nowadays. Probably young adult writers.
Tween drama.
Yeah.
Is Discovery.
They're all the writers on Discovery. Are they all from like young adult novels or series?
I think a lot of them have their background in like CW style, like those type, but like Gilmore Girls kind of soap opera tween dramas, and it shows. But yeah, Saru is not even likable after this because it's just like, how many times do you make yourself subservient to Mikey Spock when you're clearly in command, and you know his worthless like speeches, like he does more speeches than Picard did.
Yeah,
and like Picard saved him for like big moral events. He always does the like pep talks, like he's talking himself into believing that like they even matter at all. I don't know. It's without watching the show, or if you haven't seen the show, it's kind of hard to describe. But like every episode, it's a Saru speech. Instead of like, so they open up the episode, this last episode.
Yeah, I saw that.
And he's talking about like the ship being being retrofitted in 3 weeks' time to modern technology, even though it's a 1,000-year-old ship.
Excuse me.
And everything. He's giving it like it's a speech instead of like a captain's log. It's like they forgot about captain's logs in the show. Like if you're gonna do dialogue to open up an episode, do it as a captain log. But he's actually speaking these lines to people. But he's speaking like it's a captain. It's just bizarre. I don't know. Like I said, he's unlikable because he's, again, just so subservient and so weak, and he's supposed to be in command of the ship.
Jeez.
Wow. Yeah, it sounds terrible.
It's fucked. Yeah, it does. It really does.
Like even in the episode, like, and he allows himself to kind of get cucked by everybody else around him too. Like, so Mikey Spock comes back from this mission, and the first thing the admiral, the chief, the commander in chief of what is remaining of Starfleet in this time period, is like, says to Saru, like, you know, oh, what she did, she went rogue and everything, and but had you told me what her mission was, I might have agreed to it. Almost like he's dressing down Saru for not coming to him with her brilliant plan in the first place.
The fuck?
And I watched that moment and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. So like she, you know, then he at least admonished and chewed out Mikey Spock for disobeying orders too. But then he leaves it up to Saru to come up with her punishment for disobeying orders and going rogue. And the only thing he does is takes her status as number 1 away. So she maintains the same rank. She's still the science officer. She's just not the number 2. And it's like, oh, well, that changes everything. She's going to have to ignore 2 people's direct orders in order to go do whatever she wants whenever she wants, instead of just Saru's. Like, literally 0 punishment. Like, Jesus. Yeah, she has all the same access to the ship. She's the chief science officer on the vessel, and yeah, that was the big punishment Saru gave her for basically embarrassing his ass in front of the commander-in-chief of Starfleet. That, like, come on, Saru. I would have, like, thrown her on a fucking airlock, but I certainly, like, I would have demoted her ass all the way down to ensign and taken away all of her security clearance. Like, I'm sorry, you get zero access. Like, you get access to the hallways and your quarters. Like, you can't go into engineering. You don't have access. And you certainly can't have access to Shuttle Bay because you've demonstrated that you'll clearly just steal whatever ship and go wherever you want.
Yeah.
And apparently, like, she can do it without them even noticing because they don't even notice that she's gone until much, much later. Oh, the episode's just fucking garbage.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, she goes off. They have Book's shuttle inside the shuttle bay of the Discovery, and her and Book take the ship, leave the shuttle bay, leave Starfleet base, and nobody knows she's gone. The first person to even know she's gone is Tilly when she goes to her quarters and sees the cat there and can't find Spock, Mikey Spock. So apparently you can just like open the shuttle bay doors, exit with a vehicle, exit the cloak field of Starfleet headquarters, and nobody's going to be like, "Sir, there's an unauthorized ship leaving."
Sorry, I was watching the ticker.
I figured you saw that the newest channel member and laughed. Yeah,
Oh, my ass, Franklin.
of the Ask Franklin. We know who that is, so we know that is. But yeah. On that note, I think we're going to go on and end it for tonight. And yeah, it's. I think the next stream we have is
Sunday.
Wait. Okay.
Oh
no,
yeah, not Star Trek, but
No. Are you doing a stream Friday night, Tim?
yeah, we are. Yeah.
Okay. What time are you doing it?
Greg and I are doing it at 10:35 Central. So
Okay.
hopefully, are they doing FNT this week? I assume they are.
I assume
Most
so.
likely, yeah. I haven't heard anything about it, so yeah, 10:30
Okay.
is a good idea. Yeah.
It should be over by then and give
Yeah.
whoever's going to watch a chance to take a piss or whatever. So
Yeah. Yeah, and you guys are discussing the Wuhan flu, correct?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get into some of that. The new restrictions, some of the immense failures of our media overlords failing to kind of give us the full and complete picture of what's going on in the world.
Yeah, it should be
All
fun.
sorts of fun stuff. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I do apologize. I didn't mention
Fun.
that. Yeah. We're only doing one episode tonight because of Thanksgiving week and stuff I have to do tomorrow, and plumber switching appointments and stuff, so yeah. But we'll be back to 2 episodes on Sunday night again, so yeah. I think I mentioned at the beginning of the stream. I should have said it afterwards or more during the stream, so I apologize for that. So yeah, we're doing 1 episode tonight. We'll be back to 2 on Sunday. So
Yeah, one of those will be a piece of the action. So
yeah. Yeah, John Beck says, will be our short segment discussing the umpteen nicknames for the virus.
She.
There's a lot of nicknames for it.
Commie
that's for sure.
cough.
Yes, there's a lot of nicknames for it. Yeah, a lot. Commie cough is the most used, I think.
I said it on a stream at work. I don't give a
Or the
crap
coof.
anymore.
The coof. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah.
People laughed, so. I mean, really, it's like that's not racist or anything. It's
No, it's not.
And by
No, it
isn't that
legitimately
like a
came from
compliment?
there.
Because isn't that Marxism, that philosophy, like a great thing? I'm just, gosh, I'm just complimenting them.
Well, it adheres to the utmost of Marxist ideals, and that is this equal suffering.
Yeah. Equal sharing of miseries.
That's a good one, Jason. That's a good one.
Oh shit!
Sweet and sour flute.
Oh,
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah.
I'll have to come up with some new ones too by Friday. But yeah, we're doing that. But I guess that morning we're gonna do Casual Rage.
Casual Rage. Yeah,
Should
that'll
be an
the next
interesting one if
Yep. Casual
all the
Rage.
rumors pan out. Not the
Yes.
rumors, if the
Yeah, we'll see. What
theories.
Yeah.
The
He's on his way
logical
now
theories.
to Corvus, so he doesn't need to fix his ship. We've got we
It's
have
all
it,
brand
it's
new now.
fixed now. It's fixed apparently. Yeah.
Yeah, 30-second repair, no problem.
Yeah, it is. It's good to go for
But
a
it's
bit.
being
By a guy-
tracked now too.
until it has to be repaired again, which
Fixed by a guy that was
sabotaging it.
Yeah, exactly. So whatever.
Yeah, super weird.
Yeah.
Yes.
Moff Gideon really wants that rodent, so he told his agent to fix its.
God, I hate people. By the way, I really hate people. I hate them a lot. That new Moff Gideon image that just came out where it's like, oh my God, who's his armor looks like Darth Vader's. Oh yeah, it's called trying to get people nostalgia going. That's what it is.
What was
I
that
know
terrible?
Sam.
That terrible line he had at the very end. It was like the most mustache twirling line ever. He
The
said,
whole ending was mustache twirling.
"Oh man!"
Absolutely.
But his line though, it was "We will do this."
C or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh.
It was a villain from daytime soaps, like direct stare at the camera and like verbally like state their evil plans. Like
It was Stefano from Days of Our Lives in the 80s.
so
Oh my God.
think.
You remember that name? My
Yes.
mom used to watch that when I was
So
a
did my
kid,
mom.
so.
Yes.
I
Stefano.
mean, just that classic direct into camera and like
Yeah.
talking out loud.
Pretty much. That's what he did. Yeah, he did.
You think so, do you? We shall see.
Well, I'm going to have my Dark Troopers out soon. Yeah. We know that that's going to be the ending. It's going to be like the Dark Saber thing. I'm not sure if he's going to fight Ahsoka or if he's going to fight the Mandalorian. I think it's going to be like a mixture of Mandalorian and Bo-Katan and that group versus him and his Dark Troopers. I think.
Right.
I don't think Ahsoka's going to be part of that at all. I think she's going to be there for a small part of this episode, or figuring out what to do with the child. And I know me and Rhino have said that the child's probably going to go with her, but I'm having second thoughts on that a little bit. So
Who knows?
I don't know. That's their fucking bread and butter, man. That's their bread. But still, it would make sense. Normies don't know who Ahsoka is. You give her the child, and she's off on her own show.
Right.
They're going to tune into a show they don't know that character.
Well, she's the key to all of the Star Wars movies, really.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like Trey Courtney says, she's the Jason Voorhees in the Star Wars universe. She just won't fucking die.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. But like, as a person who does like Ahsoka, I'm interested to see what they do with her character in live action and what this actress does in that role.
Yeah.
She's been fan cast as that character for a long time, like a long time.
The most interesting thing I think is going to be for the Ahsoka fans out there who are used to seeing Jedi, and her in particular, portrayed as a Marvel superhero, which is going to be a lot harder to pull off in live action.
Yeah, it won't happen. That's
In a
Clone
way
Wars
that's-
stuff. You can't do that. No.
In a way that won't look like
Can't do that.
laughably stupid. But that's Ahsoka's character from the cartoons, is like she's literally like a Marvel superhero. That's kind of one of the things I hated about those cartoons, is that the Jedi were
Yeah.
generic superheroes instead of
But it's an animated
warrior
series. They
monks.
had a little more freedom to do that kind of stuff, and
They had the
mean-
freedom. That doesn't mean they
But-
had to.
no, but in
They
the
chose to.
in the better Clone Wars animated stuff,
Oh, yeah, I
it was
love
very
that one.
similar though. It was very, very similar to that a little bit. There was very much Yoda riding on. Was it a Tauntaun Yoda was riding on in that one scene?
Something, yeah.
Yeah, but it was very it was the same vein though. It was, but it was that series is so good. It's so
Yeah.
amazing.
I have like
I got
the
it.
second set they released. I need to get the others. So
I've got both of them on DVD because they never came out on Blu-ray. It's just DVD.
yeah.
And I don't think Lucasfilm has even, or Disney Lucasfilm has even acknowledged that exists. To be honest, so they won't.
And the other thing is like for a live action Ahsoka, like I don't know if what's her name is going to be able to pull off the anime puppy dog eyes or the Bambi eyes.
Hey, maybe she'll dance and we'll be fine.
If she dances like she did in Clerks 2, okay. I can watch that over.
She
and over
teaches
again.
Baby Yoda and the Mandalorian how to dance on the rooftop.
How to dance to ABC.
Corvus. Yeah, Yeah.
That would feel very Guardians like if all of a sudden they break out.
It kind of would.
Michael
It kinda
Jackson dancing.
We would all forget about it after a few seconds, though. So it would.
You could do the Michael Scarn.
Threat level midnight. Yeah, I agree. That Mace Windu scene where he's killing all the battle droids without a saber, and that original Clone Wars animated, man. Oh my god, that was so good, so good. Oh yeah,
I like Mace's specialized force power, being able to find the shatter point and things. That's cool.
Yes. Blake says if she dances like she did in Alexander, that was a type of dance, right? Yeah. In some cultures, that's what you call dancing. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
It works.
You do the Din Djarin.
Din Djarin walks in on Ahsoka and they're in a bath scene. Yeah. Cool. I'm cool with that. We can do that. Yeah. And that note, let's end it.
That's it.
Yeah.
We're getting a little bit into yeah. Yeah, so we'll see you guys on the next stream on the channel here. It's going to be Raging Geek Jedi Show. Friday morning we have Casual Rage on Raging Rhino's channel, and then 10:30 Central Time on Friday night. Greg and Tim will be on Tim's channel discussing the COOF, the Kame Cough, the Wuhan flu, all that jazz, whatever you want to call it, the COVID-19, all that stuff. They'll be talking about that. So.
Yeah, go ring the bell for notification because you might forget. It's going to be a busy week. So
drop your link in the chat, Tim, if you don't mind. I appreciate that. I don't have my links pulled up. I apologize for that. Yeah. Thank you, Parrothead. I do appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Oh yeah,
yeah. No kidding. Sending in Ray Megatron. That'll be Axel Braun's next thing is the man DeLorean. Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Oh, I don't want to see that.
And Jason, thanks for being here. Everybody being here. Blake, sending Red Megatron, Trey, Courtney, John, Beck, one man show. Everybody for being here. Frank the Bunny.
One man.
Timon was here earlier as well too. Thank you all for being here. We appreciate you being here and hanging out as we watch some Star Trek and we watch some Tribbles. So the Manhood DeLorean. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and everyone go to this link I'm putting out there.
Oh yeah, the Rumble for Greg. Mm-hmm.
Well, that too, and then just become a patron for $1.
Yeah, $1 a month for if you guys want to help out the channel at all. I mean, I'm trying to get 5 more members for the month of November. We got a little bit of time left. If you can get some more members, or if you guys want to join Patreon, you can do it for as little as $1 a month too to help us out. We would appreciate that too. So, yes, thank you much, Tim. I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that. And Blake, I know you talked about it earlier with the support of your stream that you were on earlier. Dude, you've been a huge supporter of all of our channels since we've been going, and we appreciate everything you do. And man, you've been rocking it on trivia, and I'm pretty sure you're ready to take your crown back. I'm guessing. So, yes, because it's been a minute. But yeah, you'll be on your channel. Was it 10:30 on Friday night? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Well, Jason C. looks like became a member. Jason, thank you very much, man. I appreciate that.
Nice.
Thank you very much, man. And Blake says, "Oh yes, the crown will be mine again."
Yeah, there's a mustache twirl.
There's the mustache twirl for the crown. Yes, but Jason, again, thank you very much for becoming a member, man. We appreciate it very much. Thank you. Thanks, Jason.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, we appreciate it. And we'll see you guys in the next stream, which on my channel, like I said, will be Raging Geek Jedi Show. And after today, there's going to be a lot to talk about on Saturday night.
Yeah.
So we'll be looking forward to that. And then, of course, I'm sure we'll be discussing more about the Mandalorian stuff we didn't get to on Rhino's stream on Friday morning.
And I should have a really cool shirt on Saturday, too. So
Nice.
I'll just say that.
Sending Bray Megatron, no, the trivia this Saturday night will be Spaceballs. So be ready for that one. That is going to be legend. Wait for it. Dairy. Yes, exactly. I said it. Yes. So we'll be doing that. I'm excited for it. Very much excited for it. So Thanks again, Blake. Thanks everybody in the chat for being here. Thanks, Jason, for becoming a member. I appreciate it. We'll see you guys next time. And Tim, I'm going to play out your badass intro for this Star Trek.
Oh, yeah,
party.
cool.
Thanks again for making that. And
it's good
we'll see you guys
stuff.
next time. Have a good holiday. Have a good Thanksgiving. We'll see you guys next time. Yes. Let's see what I do. There we go. Yeah, there we go.
There you go. You're getting better at it.